What's up guys, so today I just want to make a quick follow-up video on the podcast I released earlier this week on bulking and putting on muscle mass and strength. So a few people messaged in, they were asking for say more specific examples on what to eat when you're trying to maintain a caloric surplus and eating more energy than your body uses, so you're going to be able to facilitate that weight gaining process. And a thing I typically advise here for most people is a weight gainer shake of some sort. So what a weight gainer shake is basically it's blending up high calorie foods so they become liquid calories. And this helps to keep on top of a calorie surplus much easier because you're you're able to sip on them throughout the day, say, than just constantly eating big meals and it can kind of, feeling full all the time isn't exactly the best thing. So these shakes are particularly useful for people with naturally leaner and skinny physique with a kind of furnace-like metabolism that they burn everything like that, like myself, or people who find it hard to put on or keep on weight. So getting into what a weight gainer shake typically consists of is firstly protein powder. Now the reason I advise putting protein powder in is simply because it's convenient to have protein in most meals when you're looking to build muscle and that's your goal. But also if you have like kind of a flavored protein powder or something that's also going to make help make the shake more flavorsome and enjoyable, then that's obviously going to be help too. The next thing I'd add in is your carbohydrates. So for this I'd usually add in say oats, and maybe about 80 to 100 grams of oats, and that's not only going to help you pack on the calories for your shake, but you're also going to provide some fiber too for that. And then you could also add in say something like fruit. So fruit is going to help in making your shake not only more flavorsome, as they're typically sweet foods, but along with this you're getting the micronutrients with your vitamins, your minerals, along with maybe a serving or two of fruit that you can add to your 5 a day, so that could be a help as well. And you can also add in say maybe honey or something to your shake if you want it sweeter to taste. And then finally you can also add in things like peanut butter, as it's fairly calorie dense food also, and it also helps you keep on top of your fat intake. And another thing is to add in like maybe fats that would be calorie dense, so even your oils, so maybe adding in like a teaspoon or a tablespoon of olive oil or coconut oil. And I obviously understand adding in oils might sound kind of strange to add into a shake, but you don't actually taste them that much as flavors of everything else is kind of going to overpower them, and it's going to be like oils are fairly calorie dense, so it's an easy way of adding in calories. And the last thing I'm going to go into on the weight gainer shake is the weight gainer or mass gainer supplements. So things like Serious Mass or any of those supplements, probably seen them before just for adding on size, especially if you're a hard gainer, you're probably well familiar with them. But mass gainer supplements are essentially really refined versions of food. So if you think of kind of like whey protein, that's essentially a really refined dairy product. And weight gainers are the same thing in that they take high calorie foods like grains such as oats, your barley, buckwheat and all things like that, and they crush them into kind of powder and dehydrate them, again similar to whey protein, so that you can take it as a supplement. Now it's important to note that these weight gainers are legitimate food supplement, as they still are food, just very refined. So whereas on the other hand you might have heard of supplements that don't really have a nutritional profile and can be made of kind of chemical compounds that bind to certain receptors in your cells to get a certain result. And when supplements start to veer off in that direction, I don't really rate them too much, as it's mainly food and food-based supplements that are going to get you the safest and most sustainable results. So what I always advise is to see how you do, say with just foods first. Then if you're still struggling to get calories in, you can always start using things like mass gainer supplements or food-based supplements like that. They're obviously going to help you pack on more calories and further help the process. And as for what brands I like to use, I personally use Optimum Nutrition Serious Mass supplement. However, if you're lactose intolerant, you might not want to get maybe a dairy-based supplement. You might want to go for maybe pea protein or soy protein or something like that. And yeah, no, I think that pretty much covers everything I wanted to say on weight gainers, supplements and shakes. So I hope this video helps in the process of bulking and building size and strength for yourself and makes it easier for you. And if you have any more questions, just comment them below or message me and I'll be happy to help. So yeah, thanks for watching.